Private TV, new media with a difference.
Good evening. My name is MSTEEQ Marlene, and you are welcome to Straight Talk. Straight Talk is here every Fridays between the hours of 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. But I must apologize, we're starting slightly late today. Today has been a very, very wonderful and beautiful day in London. We're here in the heart of Beckenham Junction, and the weather, like I said, is fantastic, considering the fact that we had terrible wet weathers a few weeks back. Straight Talk has been suspended for a while because I was from another station, reporting from another station. But now I am fully back to Prime View Television. Please always watch and share this program, Straight Talk. The other show I had the other time was Golden Pot. You know about Golden Pot, which is a charitable show. But today is not about the Golden Pot. Today is about Straight Talk with the Nollywood A-list. You know how I love my Nollywood. Sometimes I get in there to act, sometimes I get in there to play around. But I make sure I graze the red carpets as it comes. This time around, there's some wonderful movies around out here, but I must tell you, there's a movie that everyone is talking about. This movie, the first of its kind in London, done, produced and directed in London, and the cast of this movie, you must join me. Join
it's always a privilege to be around you.
I am
and
so
to be here.
overwhelmed. I am so overwhelmed you're able to come, you know? Because Straight Talk, this particular movie has been talked about. A lot of people has been promoting and all that, and I cannot talk about this movie without UCHE. But before I get back to yourself, Rita, who is Princess Rita? Can you tell us?
Princess Rita.
That's good.
Princess Rita Akpotojor. I'm a producer,
Okay.
actor,
Okay.
script writer. I write stories. I like writing stories. So that's very much of me. And I'm also a non-practicing lawyer at the moment. And a mother.
Okay. You see, when you don't know people closely, you don't know. I didn't know you were a lawyer. That is really, when we're all in this Nollywood, we just see each other as, okay, this is that. I never knew you were a lawyer. I didn't introduce you as a lawyer. Beg your pardon. So now, how did you get into this Nollywood industry? As a mother, as a lawyer, then you got into writing, then producing and directing, and acting also? How did you get into it?
It's a long story.
Yeah.
It's a long story. It's back in Nigeria, because I've got this passion. When I was young, I used to write poems in secondary school, poetry reciting. I'd like to recite poetry as well. So I wrote my own poems at that time. So I know I've got this passion, I can act, I can, and then I bring the trophy back to school. So I have this gift inside of me that I know I really want to come out. One time I went to one audition in Lagos, and you know how it is back home. I didn't get through, and the guy called me and said, if you come to me tomorrow, I don't want to mention names, you will get, I said, no, what to
I beg your pardon. So this thing they say is really true.
I said, forget it. But eventually they gave us one advert. It was a loss. We did advert that time, me and my friend, we lost that time in Lagos, which we made some money from. So from there, I got this, thing inside of me. I want to act, every time I see myself acting. I feel like
that's how you got into it. Wow. Oguchi, did you hear that?
Yes.
I always hear that producers and directors, it's either you give me, I give you, or you don't give me, I don't give you. I didn't actually know that exists in Nigeria.
Well, I didn't know whether he does exist, but the truth about it is that there's always the good, the bad, and the ugly. No matter where you find yourself, in medicine, in paramedics, in the military, and everywhere, in all aspects of life, there's always those that will bring a bad name to the organization. And until you find them, we'll still have that name going bad for them. But then let's not overlook the fact that there are some people that are still committed to do the job, to do just.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's about it. So.
Wow, I'm just shocked to hear that. Rita, Princess, you've done a lot of movies in the past. You've acted in a few, but I know you have produced and directed a few, like The College Life, Top Range. We won't get into that yet. Wives of London. I saw the red carpet of the day you the Wives of London. It was fantastic. Yes. And now you're getting into My Love and My Crown, which is completely different from what you did in the past. But the work you did in the past, especially in Nigeria, how easy is it working in Nigeria? What's different? Is it working in Nigeria and working here? As a producer.
As a producer, working in Nigeria is quite easy for me. It was very easy because as long as you've got the money, you've got everybody to do the job for you. But in this country, even though you've got the money, you work really hard.
Yes.
Put a lot of energy, a lot of finance. When I was doing this one, I almost break down.
I can imagine.
After it, I was indoors for like 1 month. I didn't come out.
I can imagine because this movie,
people were calling my phone. I don't know whether to pick it or not to pick it.
Oh wow!
Because I was like completely,
Wow! And Ogochi, how on earth did she get you to act in this movie? Convince you to get in there.
Oh, think about it. This girl.
Yes. Yes. Because this
Two things I want to say. There are two kinds of people on earth.
Oh yes.
Those from a home and those from a house.
Oh my God, I don't know that. Tell
Those
us.
from a house are the people that they were brought up. They were not. They actually just grew up on their own.
Okay.
No ethics was taught to them at the beginning.
Okay.
But those from a home, from day one, you're taught the way to grow and the way to operate.
Okay, just like the silver spoon and no.
That's right. Fortunately, I came from a home
Okay.
that gave me one side that I'm going to talk about. Another side I'm going to talk about is I have never believed in violence at all. If I had believed in violence and if I wasn't born in a home, this lady here,
She gave you hell.
this lady here, I would have gotten close to a point where but thank God, it's not me and it will never be me. Do you understand? To be that violent and all that. But, however, truth be told, she did her best. And for me, I'm a product of grace. It was through God's and His own divine mercy that He was able to broker for us to be able to work together. We disagreed so many times on set, so many times. The director was quite a wonderful person. We disagreed, but we disagreed to agree. You understand? It wasn't something that brought us to an end. It was something that opened us up to more ideas and better ways of doing things. So having said that, yes, at the point in time when she spoke to me, she said the right words. Whether she said the right words, but I understood what she wanted to say in between the lines of what she was saying. And I got the message of there's a job that needs to be done, and it needs my professional expertise to come into it and make the job better. And when I got on the job, I did my best.
No, I was going to say that. I was going to touch on that because I know most places or most jobs you've done here, it's either they're crumbling and UCHE came and made it better, or because I know I was on the set one set with you two, we were almost losing it until UCHE appeared and everything was like straight the way it should be. You know, so I must say, yeah, thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. But how I
UK Nollywood.
thank you, I appreciate it. But it's not precisely only for UK Nollywood. It's a teamwork everywhere you go. Do you understand? Like I was talking with him with her the other time, and I said to her, I said, if you finish curing a mad person, somebody that has a psychotic issue, no matter how much of sanity you bring back to the person, there are certain things you can't take in. It's either the person will be too quiet for your liking because of either the pills and prescription that the person is on has dazed the person to this level that the person just begin to look all the time, or it's either the person keeps turning his or her head anyhow at random, and you know you begin to wonder what's up with the person. So therefore, the dance that you know how to do, or that you've learned very well how to dance, no matter how you want to change your act, when that music plays, you try before you know it, you begin to shake your head or begin to throw your leg. So when we got on set all the time, whenever we get on set, no matter who's directing, no matter who you're acting with, you still find a way to, if you notice something, especially when you approach it nicely, it will work, because it's a teamwork, because we want to come out to have a perfect job. It's not going to just be Rita's job, it's going to be a film that was done by all of us, because every one of us will get a credit of good or bad.
Princess Rita, the costumes. The costumes in this. The last time I saw a movie like this was done in Nigeria. I've not seen an epic movie done here before.
Yes.
And I think this is the first time ever.
Very.
What actually drove you to do this, or should I say, what's inspired?
Because it's an African film, so
Okay,
want people to relate with it.
Yes, cut
So that
across.
they can really, because apart from telling people the story,
I
what
was
to
gonna-
showcase
no,
our
just don't
culture.
go yet. I wanted to ask you if you can tell us, don't tell us, don't give it up, but a little bit about the storyline of this, for us to understand what this colorful.
Can I come in here?
Yes, please.
Please. There's nothing that is so strange about the story, wonderful audience. The storyline of the story is, as it stands, my love and my crown. And the only way you can know the details of this movie is come on the 27th of September at the Odeon IMA screenage. There, we're going to unveil everything to you. And I'm positive that you will enjoy it. Amigo, bring them with you right away.
The king wants you.
Nella King, that's what I'm trying to remember his name, Nella King. I know that. Is it easy working with all these people? I know I've worked with Richard before. I know you can always, you'll be on your neck, but on your neck to get it right. And these other people, how is it working with them?
Production is not easy.
I know.
So I wasn't really expecting it to be easy.
I can imagine.
You know,
I can
well,
imagine.
a few challenges here and there,
Yeah.
but we're able to.
Can you compare it with other movies you've done in the past?
This one, I'll confess the truth.
You started mentioning something about when we were not off camera about Top Range. You said you shot in Nigeria.
Yeah.
What is the Top Range? Because you mentioned names like Regina Daniels,
Regina Daniels.
who's a big shot now, and the mother Rita Daniels,
Rita
and they were in
Daniels.
that movie.
Yeah.
What's
Antonio Mez, I don't know if you know Tony.
Yeah, I know Tony Mez. Okay, he's in it.
Yes,
Yeah?
Worked
How
together.
come is it? I usually use the word dead on arrival. I hope you didn't just go like that. Or you didn't push it out yet.
No, we're doing it.
You're working on
Yeah.
it. Okay, so now comparing those to this now, which was easier for you to work with? To do?
I'll say working with Nelson and the college life.
Okay.
Michael.
Yeah, there's
First
a
movie.
spike, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
with Nelson, the guy is quite intelligent,
Yeah.
and he will like do everything for you.
Okay.
You know, before you get there, I think he's spoiling us.
Mm.
Sometimes he's.
Yeah.
I like this one now
Yeah.
because I faced it myself.
Yeah.
He was also good.
Yeah.
He can play very well. This guy. We should go. You know. Someone is going this way. See, look, come together. But I like because with this movie, I know that I can do anything. I can face any challenge. I can do anything. That is in the aspect of production.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, it's raining,
Yeah.
or whether the actors are not, I know what to do.
Yeah.
Unlike with Nelson, he showed us a lot of things that you wouldn't even know that he does. And then you will know that anything happened. And everything just goes smoothly. It's just going smoothly as if nothing has happened. But with this one, you will know, and now begin to think, so when we did that, how did it happen? And now begin to think, so this guy been doing
Okay, so when
this.
you were doing this, you didn't have like a production manager on his own. You did everything yourself.
Oh, we have production. Yes, we have a production
Okay, you
manager.
did too, and it was
We have
still
to
doing
work.
it.
Oh, this is an epic movie that
Yeah.
people were thinking that it can never be possible. But I know with God,
Yeah.
all things are possible.
Okay, another thing like now, epic. Usually epic. You have African villages, so African.
That's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
You created those here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Wow, wow.
So it's hard
Wow.
work. Come on, see
Oh,
Uche.
Tell us a little bit about it now. Don't be telling me. I know we all come to the visit, to the premiere and all that.
Anyway,
You've done some work back home in Nigeria. You're known with these epic things in Nigeria, locally and all that. For it to be recreated here.
well, in all sincerity, Rita surprised me.
Okay.
Surprised me in a wonderful way, not in a sad way.
Mm.
She did a good work. Though sometimes she could be very naughty, extremely. Sometimes I just say to her, you're just an
We all are
overgrown child. I said, look, I want to lose it. But again, you see, one thing I've learned in life is when I was studying directing by my late boss, Amaka Iwe, she said to me, no matter what you do, make sure you cast the right team. Make sure you assemble the right team.
Yeah.
The worst thing that can happen to you is to have the wrong team. The perfect team makes things look extraordinary, wonderful. It's not when God says go into the world, multiply, increase. He did not say go and come and eat and drink. Multiply and increase means that you need to till the ground, you need to farm, you need to all that and all that. It's all work till the end of the day.
Yeah.
So therefore, what we are coming to see is not a bed of roses. Even if it's roses, a rose has thorns.
Yeah.
So she had a wonderful team. From the director, who was also doubling as a cinematographer,
Okay.
who was also doubling as a continuity person. Then to Rita, who was also doubling as a producer, actor, costume designer,
Yeah.
welfare,
Makeup.
assistant production manager, makeup, and everything at the same time.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, she had to bring out the money too.
Catch too.
And you know, when you ask her about the working in London and doing this film and vis-a-vis the other films that she has done, the biggest challenge anybody faces in London is every other person that is coming on your set has all the job that the person does.
Yes.
So they come on your set on borrowed time.
That's true.
And that borrowed time, the time is ticking.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, it's either the person had finished a shift or took half day of his or her shift to come and make up for you. By the time it gets to that time when the person is supposed to be shutting down and going home, because he needs to rest and reboot for the next day shift, the person obviously unknowingly start getting cranky. And once you start getting cranky, it's a chain reaction. It affects everybody on set.
That's true.
And before you know it, she's a human being. Some of them, she has gone out of her way to do things for them before. Somewhere along the line, it will occur to her that this person that is doing this, come on, I've done this for you, I've done this for you. Because she's a human being, sometimes it could let out. And the person that is on the other receiving end might now misinterpret the issue. And that's where the elders like us will come in and try and bridge the gap. Because the most important thing is that there's a job that needs to be done.
Yes.
No matter how bad you feel about it,
Yes.
hey guys, we need to finish this job, whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
So therefore, the working here and doing an epic story, it was awesome. She, the director, and the entire technical crew, we surprised ourselves. And again, because of prayer, there are certain things and certain places we never knew that was just around us.
Wow.
We discovered them. And we turned it around. It became an African village.
Wow. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And I said to you, the only reason you need to come and watch this movie is come with a mindset of, is it possible? Let's see what they have done. Come so that you'll be able to critique us. We want to learn and we want to hear from you that we made these fundamental mistakes and we'll learn from it. Thank you.
Before we start rounding up, did it take too long? How long did it take to make?
2 months, so 2.5 months.
Only
So,
two? Oh, wow. Only 2.5 months. Wow.
So we started July,
Okay.
September. Okay, we finished September, October, first week of November.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's
About 4 months.
About 4 months.
About 4 months.
That's for a movie this quality.
About 4 months.
Yes,
Yeah.
and can you tell us a little bit about how one can get a ticket? You said we come to pray, but we have to pay for the ticket. I have to pay for the ticket.
There's no free meal anyway.
No, there's no free. Like I do my charity show, which is the Golden Pot, but this is not a Golden Pot.
Yeah, tell them.
This is straight talk,
That's how we do it.
and we're talking straight. So
That's how we do it.
please, we'll tell you how to purchase this ticket, and you must. I'm going to be there, and if you see me red carpet before, you trust in my tight clothes.
Marlene, Wanyacha.
That's my name. That's my name. I will be there. So please, I want you to come and support us. All of us, come and support us. Tell us how to get these tickets and then how we can wear venue and all that before we start rounding up.
So my love and my crown, you can get it if you go on Eventbrite.
Okay.
It's there. And if you've got a flyer, the flyers are everywhere. Facebook,
Instagram,
everywhere.
Okay.
Snapchat, everywhere.
Okay.
We've got numbers underneath. If you've got a hard copy as well,
Mhm.
we've got numbers underneath. Just call any number. The people that will answer the calls are very, very polite people, and they will talk to you well on how to get there, on how to get your tickets. Even if you don't want to go on to Eventbrite, you can. They will send you like the number to call to account details to send to put it. And for those people that think it's my love and my crown, so some people will just say that when I see Nigerian movies, from the name I now begin to think this one I like.
No, because me too. When I saw
This
it,
one.
I said,
This
Looks
one
like
is another
my-
thing coming.
my uncle and my crown. No, that's the way I saw
No.
it. You know.
So if you think it's your crown, if you think it's the love, no, just think about something else this time.
Yeah,
So what we've done in this movie is we try not to make it like other Nigerian movies where you just see the name and you begin to, imagine
You know the beginning
the story and everything. No, this is totally different. This one will blow your mind. Because when you sit down there and think it's, oh my crown, oh my love, no, you will be surprised at what you see that we've put together. The housework we've put together is amazing. Lots of energy, yes, is for people to enjoy the art, the work that we've put together. And I strongly believe, with UCHE ODOPUTA here, standing by me, Ruki and Martha and Nelson, I believe that you will enjoy yourself. Because UCHE will come in on set and say, this project is your project, and this one is the first of its kind in this place.
And it must go on.
You think it will be easy. It will not. So face it.
Wow.
So when I think his words, it was a source of encouragement to me.
Wow.
It was like God sent him to come and encourage me and stand and be my backbone and say, this thing, you will finish it. And the truth is, he said prayers. Prayers is true.
Okay.
We were praying, and he is the one.
Wow.
He will start to pray.
Trust me, I know.
And he
Trust me, I
will
know.
finish.
I
So
know.
before we started settle, we prayed.
Mm.
There was a time we went to the churches in the Catholic Church and we prayed.
Yeah.
So
At the beginning?
yes.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, so I believe that everything that has happened, it was God that made it possible for us to be able to, do this project.
Oguchi,
And we have opened the road.
I know.
There will be
More
more.
people doing such things.
Now,
Oh, see,
you see?
Yeah, we do what we do here is follow. So we follow. I'm gonna do the next to follow. I just told you that my next movie is coming up, and the title is The Golden Pot. But Oguchi, before you tell all those my sincere codes there that you're coming, there's a lot of epidemic thing going on in the UK. The gun and knife crime. I don't close my show without talking about it. I have a teenage son. I worry when he goes out until he comes back. I want you to use this opportunity, please. Advise my viewers, people watching, people that's been following Straight Talk and the new lovers of the Golden Pot. Advise the youths.
All right, young men, young women, I just want to let you know that you have one life to live, just one. There are two things that I don't do. I don't argue. Even if at the end of the argument, I will get money. Once it gets to that point when the voice begins to rise, I take a bow and walk away. Two things are involved. Some are going to call you a coward, and some are going to call you names. Whatever happens, at that point in time, always have the wisdom to know when to bow and walk away. Some of the knife crimes that we have heard, some of them were victim of circumstance.
That's true.
Being at the wrong place, the wrong time, and saying the wrong thing to the wrong people, provoking them. And at the end of the day, these guys that have learned to carry knives, their whole mindset, the security they have is on the knife. So at every given point of provocation, they want to reach out to it. Don't argue unnecessarily with anybody. Because I have never seen who won an argument and extra life was given to the person. Therefore, please guide yourself and protect yourself. Finally, parents, it's more important that home is a foundation, is the bedrock of everything that is happening in the society today. Parents are splitting for problems that concerns them. Don't put it on the children, please. Hey, you, my girlfriend, my wife, our relationship did not work out. Please don't put it on our children. It's my personal issue with you. Don't start telling them how bad I am or me telling them how bad you are. It's not a problem. Because at the end of the day, these children live home with so much of anger and hatred for even the world and the society. And at every given provocation, they want to lash out to any other person. If we do our work very well, especially parents, I think we'll have a better society. If you want to be a father, be a good father. Then if you don't want to be a father, walk out boldly and get to hell, wherever you want to go to. Then if you want to be a mother, know it fully well that even my own Bible tells me that the virtuous woman built a home.
Oh, definitely.
But please, be a mother and be it to the fullest. Let's make a better society. Thank you.
Because it touches my heart every time they talk about things like this. Because I know as a mother, you're talking from your heart.
Yes.
And that's how I feel as well. It touches my heart when you talk about it, because the children that are carrying the knife and the one they kill, they've got this potential. Because you've carried the knife, you've killed that potential in your life. The person you have killed the person's gift as well. So it's going to become the Prime Minister of tomorrow. I want the youths, I want them to think of forgiveness and love. There should be forgiveness in your heart. Do not wait for anybody to ask you for forgiveness before you forgive. Forgive without anybody asking you. Because if you can learn how to forgive, you will not kill. And if you can know that you are special, you will not carry the knife. The only reason why you're carrying the knife is because you are special. And it's for you to kill that destiny. So that by tomorrow, you not become a prime minister. By tomorrow, you not become a commissioner or something in the police or anything. Because by the time you carry the knife, you will go to prison because you have killed somebody. And that you which you have killed will go to the grave. So who is going to become the prime minister of tomorrow? And I see these kids, beautiful children. Look at them. The next thing you hear is dead. Please, if you are among the people carrying knife, as you hear my voice today, know that it's God speaking with you. Drop it. Look inside of you deeply. You will see who you are. You are handsome. You are beautiful. You've got the potential and the gift inside of you. It will come out only if you recognize that you've got it. Don't be jealous of the other kids. Know that you've got even more than what they've got. Sit down and think. As for us, the parents, I want us to show more love to these children. Let us bring them together in love. Let us show them love. Let us teach them how to forgive one another. And I know that if there's forgiveness in the society, there will not be killing in the society. May God help our children.
Well, you've heard it all. You've heard it all. What can I say? You blew my mind. I actually got goosebumps when you started talking, because as a mother, I felt what you're saying. And as a mother, I feel the pains of all those mothers that have lost their children. I feel the pains of the mothers also of those ones that kill, because it's two families that are destroyed. But whatever the circumstances are, let's drop the guns and knives. I'm not ending this show on a bad note. Oguchi,
Yes.
we have to book you. Who are you inviting? Please tell those who's coming.
You looking at me, that's sweetheart. I want you to be my guest. And you there too. Don't worry. You'll also be there for me. That night, on the 27th, right? Of September at the Odeon Greenwich.
My love and my crown.
Let's do it together. Let's marry together and let's have fun.
You heard
I'll
it.
see you there.
You heard it. Can you give us a closing remark, Rita?
Yes, which you said a lot. Yes, we watched the movie together. It's going to be a beautiful day. You see UCHE in action.
Meet and greet.
You see Charles Lawson, Nelly Keynes, you know that's how we roll.
Yeah.
But the after part, OJ Michael,
Yeah.
you see Fumilayo and many others doing and all. The thing is, the after party we've been planning, and we've got these, we've got the professionals, event planners
Oh, wow.
to plan the after party because we want to make it
Okay,
the
it's not,
best.
the after party is not an Odeon.
No, the after
Oh my
party is
gosh.
at Over Nightclub,
Ooh.
over in Ter, where we are going to do another red carpet.
Okay.
and I will be appreciating all the cast in that place. So I want everybody to come to as long as you've got the wristband for the audio, if you watch the movie,
Okay,
it's
you're
free to get
free.
it.
Yeah.
It allows you whether VIP or standard tickets to come in, because it's going to be a night to remember.
Wow.
We've got DJ Kiss, we've got 4 DJs on board on that day. We'll be there till 6 a.m. in the morning.
Wow. Endless.
It's gonna be endless nights.
See that?
Endless
Crime
nights.
watches, you know what? And then we're giving a ticket away. Giving a ticket away.
Merited.
Okay, you see myself now, MSTEEQ Marlene. The first person to like this is going to be I think next week Friday, 30th of August. It's my brother's birthday actually, I just remembered. The first person to like this will get a VIP ticket from me. So you better watch it, and then maybe you will then accompany me that night.
Oh my
You're already
days.
a guy. I don't know.
Oh my
Make
days.
Make sure you qualify.
Before you do that, I'm
So-
sure you're hot.
Yes. Yes.
This woman is hot.
30th of August, you watch this program and share it also. I must say, I appreciate Rita for coming. Oguche, I appreciate you once again for being my guest.
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate everyone that's watched today's show. And on this note, I must say, good night.
Oh wow.
Babylon, bring them with you right away.
The king wants you.
Preview TV. New media with a difference.